Hello everyone. How's everybody doing this fine evening? But tomorrow we'll be doing the Final Fantasy 16 run. Play through. So we're gonna get started as we go through this game, as we go through this football game. Tomorrow I'll have your Final Fantasy 16 play run stream sometime tomorrow. But yeah. But yeah, we're gonna get into this game. It's me, the Chicago Bears versus the Vikings. So we're gonna get into this game.
Tonight, from Soldier Field in Chicago, it's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports.
And let's get kicking. I'm gonna have 2 streams of football, and then tomorrow I'll have a few streams of Final Fantasy 16 or football. Try to make some content up.
Trubisky and the Chicago Bears taking on Devlin Hodges and the Minnesota Vikings.
The sun is set in Chicago. The temps have dipped and will continue to do so. Jacket and blanket weather. It's that time of year at Soldier Field. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings.
So,
with Charles Davis operating,
here we go.
Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. They've been the talk of the NFL so far. 9 wins in their first 9 games.
And some people subscribe to the theory that a loss might not be the worst thing for them. They've had it easy all year long. How would they do handling adversity?
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Vikings, they come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bears getting the football here offensively, and the man in charge at QB. It is 4th year now from North Carolina, Mitchell Trubisky.
And what a performance he is coming off of. I know that this is a different era of football where we're throwing it around a heck of a lot more, but still, over 500 yards passing.
500.
That's phenomenal, incredible. Let's see if he can take last week's game and carry it forward and have another similar performance.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. The numbers on the ground for Montgomery in last week's affair. Just downright unbelievable. I mean, when you amass that many yards, I don't know what else to say.
Personally, I thought it was a game for the ages for him. Ripped off some long runs in that contest, didn't he?
He did indeed. Some very long runs, and that total is scary.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So that'll get them the first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
At the 45-yard line.
So those of you that are tuning in, I hope you enjoy the nice football stream tonight.
One-handed. What a grab. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking...
And Miller will pull this one in. He's got it for the Bears. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Anthony Miller.
Yeah.
Touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bears have taken the early lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This will make it into the end zone, and Abdullah will not try to bring it out. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they'll be quarterbacked by the man known as Duck from Samford in Alabama. It's Devlin Hodges.
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers.
Where's Kirk Cousins at?
For us to see the
Hold up. Wait. Hold up. Where is Kirk Cousins at? Is he hurt or something? Wait. Damn it. Where is Kirk Cousins? Is he hurt? Oh, is he benched? If he is, I'm gonna laugh. Okay, it's...
Same thing happened in practice.
He's so meticulous, isn't he?
He really is, and it's not. That tells me it's not just a
Whatever.
one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this one.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Hodges. And that is...
Boom! Knocked down. Incomplete.
Initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back.
Incomplete. Incomplete.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 20. 54 yards on the punt, 12 on the return. Bears take over. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. On third down, Trubisky. Open man, there is Patterson, complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
First and 10 at the 40.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
The ball carrier.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Damn it.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Finds his target, Montgomery.
Kaboom.
And he will have the Bears first down. As they're able to
If that wasn't me, I got injured. Oh, okay. I was about to say.
Timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back.
I was gonna have a come apart.
And not able to
I'm not running very good, and it is unusual right now. I'm not running the ball as good.
Just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Actually, doing pretty good stopping the run. It's actually pretty good. They're not stressing me.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
A 39-yard.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will make it 10-0 here in the first.
Vikings nothing.
So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive
Got a pretty good stop-run defense.
Okay, if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right,
Doink.
let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play
Doink, doink,
drive.
doink.
But they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
23 yards.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And he sidestepped one man, but reinforcements come to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Hodges. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. From the gun, Hodges. Pressure, and he's taken down.
Boom!
Eddie Goldman able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. David Montgomery ready to take the field for the Bears' next possession. Man, those numbers from last week. What do you call a game like that? Monumental? A
First down.
Yeah, every one of those adjectives you could roll up. Monumental, mammoth, massive. But you also know that he wants another one just like it in this game. He doesn't plan on slowing down.
Man, if he duplicates that, that would be history. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Trubisky. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
They're going to try and run this with Miller. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
A loss of 2 yards.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop, a man down on the return. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Montgomery, they'll run for it. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches. Thought they might throw the football with a little chunk that they had remaining on 4th down, but they ran it, they got it.
And the reason they were able to get it done, he ran that play with conviction, didn't he? Understood he would get a little bit of help from his friends up front, but it was really on him to go ahead and make the power move and get it done, and that he did.
A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
Chicago Bears.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Gonna let one fly for, and this is caught.
Touchdown.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Allen Robinson with touchdown number 8 on the year as the Bears push further out in front.
That catch was simply spectacular. These guys are athletic marvels nowadays, these receivers, the way they go up and get the football, and to one-hand catch it the way they do, they really work at their game.
Eddie Pinheiro.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20
there you
to
are.
about the 22.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And the Vikings now heading onto the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll get about 3 as he takes us up near the 25.
The ball carrier.
There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. 19 carries, 105 yards.
They look like a team that really emphasized the running game in the offseason. They were going to build around it. Didn't matter if they were going to run gap scheme, power scheme, whatever. They've got a runner who finds yardage if you give him just a little bit of space.
Minus 3 yards.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 3rd down, Hodges. Smith catches left side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
Gain of 15.
Well, these guys certainly need something good to go their way because this first quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused and moving in the right direction.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Hodges, short throw to Smith.
Hodges pass.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's got the first, but we also have a flag on the field. And they're already walking backwards. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
to throw on third down. Hodges, and he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Here's Britton Colquitt now, as he's on to punt for Minnesota. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And that will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They are working on that very impressive 9-game win streak, looking to get it to 10 as they've got the lead here, 1st and 10. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Number 32.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly
Kind of slow start in a running game.
You'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Tackle made at the 24.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he will
For
have the
first
Bears
down.
as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Yeah.
14 yards into Chicago, first down.
I'm already 2 minutes in the first quarter.
On first down,
17-0
it's
still.
Montgomery. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Something we haven't really seen much of from him. An incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because the quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Bears will add on to their lead.
Arrows lining up for the extra point.
Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, they're stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
24. Vikings nothing.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd
Take it
and
down
8
in
at the
8.
27-yard line. pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
Number 92.
That's 3 sacks now. That's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Hodges. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Hodges. Justin Jefferson, the rookie, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Under
Boom!
pressure, and down he goes.
Hodges sacked.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant
24 to
duress
nothing
this
still.
entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
There is.
That one a 55-yard punt,
But
13
they haven't scored touchdowns yet.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Really, I don't really care, but
Now heading back out onto the field. They've been able to move the ball well in the air, and certainly a big reason why those receiving corps have been excellent.
There's no doubt about it, partner. And let's face it, when they get away from defenders, those guys are quick. And when they go over the top of people and use their bodies, they're just thick. But let's face it, what we're seeing right now are catches that are simply sick.
Well, you brought your A game. You're fired up over those catches, aren't you?
Can't help it. Even as a former defensive back, I've got to tip my cap to these guys. They are balling.
I appreciate that. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Montgomery, the ball carrier.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 38.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
That's good.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you, it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
3-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
And 7.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson.
thank you.
Inside the 25.
I got it now.
And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. Trubisky hitting Robinson for a big one. 41 yards.
I'm seeing a lot of hands on hips in that secondary, and I suspect a lot of mumbling under their breath as well, because this defense has had no answer for the passing game here in the first half.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. And he is the NFC reigning offensive player of the week. You got to think, all the guys that take the field each and every week, that's not an easy award. Always has to feel good to grab it. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown.
David Montgomery, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Bears add on. Sometimes a group that gets overlooked, certainly, the offensive line. Right there, they really helped with that score.
Didn't they tell us in our meeting that when we score touchdowns running the ball, that means the offensive line actually scored first by moving people back beyond the end zone? We saw evidence of that on that play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to
31 to nothing.
Takes this about 5 yards deep, and Abdullah will not try to bring it out.
At their own 25-yard line.
You see Dalvin Cook and the offense heading back out. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while. Then you get a chance to come back to him when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
There's still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter. Hodges here on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. There defensively was Buster's screen to knock it away.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
On third down, Hodges. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down.
3 and out.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
So possession goes over here on the punt.
I wonder why they don't have Kirk Cousins starting. I wonder if they benched him. They probably did.
Put the pedal to the metal.
Shots fired.
Have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back.
It's kind of hard to run against these guys.
Well, they are clicking right now. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Now Trubisky to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Just shuffle the puppies is what you just said, dude? My God.
The next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one.
Oh, come on. That's petty.
Down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Fuck.
I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
I knocked it away again.
The
You fucker.
enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force
I don't give a shit. And go for it. Stay on the damn field.
And here we go again.
Thank you. Yeah.
And they'll wind up getting this.
Stay on the damn field.
Inside the 20. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from fourth down to first. Trubisky leaves with Montgomery on the draw. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Ooh.
7 minutes left here in the second quarter. Trying to keep possession of the football.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal.
Nice gain there by the second-year runner out of Iowa State, David Montgomery, who often finishes his runs moving forward and knocking defenders back. He finished tied with Josh Jacobs for the most carries by a rookie last year. But what the Bears need from him...
Please hit that thumbs up and hit the subscribe and icon bell. Please do. Those of you who are watching.
He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a third time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
They'll run for it with Montgomery. And he's
touchdown.
The end zone. Touchdown, Bears. David Montgomery Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Bears continue to pour it on. So he's in for his third score of the game, and the defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for one person to get 3, it almost sets him apart from the rest of the game, and no one likes to see any of those
38 to nothing.
Not from the defensive point of view.
6:49 to go here in the second quarter.
Abdullah will not try to bring it out.
At their own 25-yard line.
And now out comes Minnesota. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm?
All right, 94 make the tackle. Ooh, number 91 is hurt. Ouch.
You might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Come on, defense. You're playing well so far.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Dalvin Cook.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped it. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
Complete to Olabisi.
Want a turnover here. Come on, defense. Defense. Come on, defense.
Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Cook getting the call there on first down as he works his way forward for a nice gain of 5.
Defense.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually
38 to nothing.
them up throughout the game because
Come on, defense.
of this contest.
On 2nd down now.
Shit, too big a hole.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Okay.
It's pretty evident when you watch how Minnesota plays just how important Dalvin Cook is to their offense. 1,000-yard rusher a year before, the first one the Vikings had since Adrian Peterson was dominating their carries. And having Cook in the lineup for the bulk of the season, that made Minnesota exactly what their head coach Mike Zimmer wanted them to be. A much more physical team that complemented their defense.
2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10. Come on, defense.
It's Cook. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Cook, the ball carrier.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get into a manageable 3rd down because they had the incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And
he dropped it. Wow. He dropped it. Jeez. That's pathetic. It'll be 38 to nothing by halftime. That's funny. Damn. Ah, you little fucker. Thank you. Bitch.
Picked off at the 19.
Oh, you want to do a fake, huh? A little trickery, huh? Well, thank you very much for that trickery. Bastard.
What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime
Okay. Well, play rough.
you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow.
Ah, trying to do a trickery, huh?
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case,
thank you. Oh, what a catch.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is
First down.
24-yard line. Well, we know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
Thank you. Touchdown. One-hand grab pulls it in for a touchdown.
What a catch for the touchdown.
If you didn't know it, it wasn't this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another
Good.
example. They did it again.
3:10 to go here in the second quarter and just dominating.
He's advanced in the ways of offense.
guess they benched their starting quarterback or something, or he's on injury list. I don't know. I think they benched him. Yeah, he would be benched too. He's playing horrible. Starting quarterback they have right now is playing pretty pathetic right now.
Minnesota now ready for their next possession. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they want.
45-0.
That is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball
Shepard's
over.
hurt. Ouch.
Last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Here's 2nd and 7 now.
Okay, defense. Let's do it. Defense. Come on, defense. Boom. Number 52 got in there for a sack.
In there for the sack, and that is now 21
Boom.
for him on the year. Wow, what a season.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
3rd down and 14. Come on, defense.
Pass and a big sack.
Here I come.
And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read.
2:36 to go. 45-0.
The coverage was too good. That one falls.
Ooh, that was almost blocked.
So a change
Like,
of
jeez.
possession here on the punt.
The Bears take over.
This offense led by Mitchell Trubisky going to make their way back out there. He's been in a pretty good group. They actually have more yards on the ground than through the air, but both have been good, pretty balanced.
And have we ever met a coach when we've talked to him before a game that hasn't mentioned wanting to...
Yeah, just a second, y'all.
No, because then you've got both sides hitting the defense. They don't know what to expect, right?
Really helps your play calling because now you're in a position where you're confident in either one, either aspect of the
Gonna
game.
throw it short.
Dial it up and let it go. And so far, that's allowed them to lead.
Absolutely.
Better not make no mistakes here. I'm getting in the 2-minute warning.
12 and a first down.
I don't want to mess up.
They'll run on first down. It's Montgomery, and he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
Tomorrow will be Final Fantasy 16, so it'll be sometime tomorrow. I don't know what time, but it will be sometime tomorrow. Hope y'all will be tuning in for that.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made.
I was supposed to do it today, but I rescheduled it till tomorrow, so it's something I'll do tomorrow sometime.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. That's caught by
And then probably some more football games tomorrow and Sunday. Live stream will be Sunday of football or Final Fantasy 16.
200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what
okay, I'm going to wait a minute.
Better without getting beat deep for big passes.
This clock wind down just a little bit.
The NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around.
Please hit the thumbs up and hit the icon, the subscribe bell. I mean, the subscribe and the icon bell.
They all want to be number 1.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and he takes
touchdown.
This one in for a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery on his way to a historic performance. 4 first half touchdowns as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And the route is on here in this
52-0. I'm just spanking them.
And it was David Montgomery's touchdown run that
I mean, did they bench Kirk Cousins? I mean, where is their starting quarterback? Is he on injury list or what? I think he's benched. Because that's kind of weird. If he's benched, there's something wrong.
Now the Minnesota offense
If he's bench, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
A minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
If he's out for a year, I'm gonna die laughing. There's no way that this team could be 4-4 right now.
There's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before
I hope that wasn't interrupting the passer. I'm gonna be pissed if it was.
Starting very nicely. First down.
We got lucky that time.
Hodges. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On second down, here's Hodges to the right side and complete to Jefferson. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts.
Just come down and make the tackle. That's all you guys got to do
here in the first half.
Here in this game.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a
third down, 14 to go.
Here on third down. From the gun, Hodges over the middle.
Brought down.
Hodges pass.
And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46.
No, I'm not gonna let you fool me this time.
Quit now. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful.
Yeah,
So we come
ain't gonna fool me this time.
Soldier Field with the Bears out in front.
Cough, cough.
Down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports
52-0. That's horrible.
Okay, Brandon,
I'll be right back. Enjoy the halftime show. I'll be right back.
Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin our tour up at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, where it was the Browns who were winners in that one at home. 35-24, the final score. Next, we head off to check out another game. And they were losers in their ball game as the visiting Buffalo Bills come in and took it to them. 31-9, the final. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world and see what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. 24-7, the final. In our game, it's been Mitchell Trubisky, who's looked sharp thus far. He's over 300 yards passing already. How high can he go? To find out, let's kick it back over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe. Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe.
I am back. And we're going to kick some butt. We're rolling into the third quarter and they're not scored one touchdown yet. 52-0. My God.
And Abdullah will not try to bring it out.
No, they're sticking with their main quarterback.
Leading his crew back out there now. And this is unfortunately for him a montage he's probably not going to want to keep here for his files.
And I'm not so sure that he would describe it as a spotlight, although it is beating down on him pretty well.
Hey, Steve, what's up?
He's been hit, harassed, uncomfortable. It's been a really, really tough day for him.
Been sacked 6 times. See all that pressure coming from all angles. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some
I hope they didn't just. I think they switched to offense.
So as you mentioned, trying to find something
Tell by the
together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Opening that
You're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but
Yeah.
at times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game.
they're okay.
But that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right. He struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
On second down,
Yeah,
Cook.
this season.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45.
This is the season game right now. I'm just using them for just for the season right now. And after I get done the Bears season, I'll be somebody else.
In this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up the first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Cook again, the ball carrier.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
The pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bears' 40-yard line.
Hodges now. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith.
I could be in trouble. They're moving the ball.
Here at the Bears 28.
A gain of 12.
Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, they used to have a good team.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
I used to love their team back then, way back then.
And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard
Used to love their defense way back then.
That had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the
I love to enjoy watching them play.
Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Shit, I get. One of my offensive linemen get hurt. Yeah, they did. That's my
He gets attended to. We'll step aside.
My center got hurt. That's not good.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Chicago Bears.
Trubisky will throw. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
I used to like the Steelers way back then. They had a good defense.
Yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you
I used to enjoy watching their defense play.
Very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in.
So I'm just,
see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry.
well, stay tuned tomorrow as I will be doing the Final Fantasy 16 playthrough. So stay tuned to that.
Now Trubisky. And he's got it. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close.
Hit the describe and icon bell and hit the thumbs up.
He is in. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And this offense is running away with this one.
Yeah, I already am.
Puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to.
I'm already like way ahead, 59-0.
Great game that he's had here in this one.
Now they had Kirk Cousins in here, it probably would have been a game, but no.
25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
I guess Kirk Cousins got benched or something because they're 4-4. Vikings are, but they're struggling right now, and he's holding the ball way too long.
Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be interesting to sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't
this
have
is
the confidence, if they're a little
not
bit
what I
shaky,
wanted to do, and that's not what I want to see from this team. I was expecting more out of the Vikings.
Staring at a fifth, barring a conversion here on third down.
Ooh, he would have came back. Number 18 would have came back and caught that.
well, this is just a continuation.
Immediately tackled, but he would have run right back to that ball and made a play on that.
No rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown
But
scored in this game.
oh well. Actually, that would have been a huge play for him.
A terrific return there. 27 yards all told.
For first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
I may have to switch quarterbacks. This keeps going what it is. I might, and when the fourth quarter comes, I might go to Nick Foles.
And dropped at the 35, but able to display some strength on the run. They get 6. That'll leave them 4.
Frustrating for a defense.
I'm way behind. I'm way in front right now, so.
And he will have the Bears first down.
In the fourth quarter, I'll change my quarterback.
They get the first. The decision to run on third and medium winds up being a good one. Now it's Trubisky.
Oh!
Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Now Montgomery. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that. And that really chips away at your confidence.
Throwing the out route and complete. That's Robinson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
For another Chicago.
And now he's closing in on 450 yards passing.
That's an incredible number. I mean, you're talking about the best defenders in the world that you're trying to...
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14.
Dude, that way too quick, and that was not what I want to do. Hurting outly. Want to do a little screenplay, but I guess that isn't going to work. Shit.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it. Precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Give him 13 yards on the connection, but not enough. Fourth down.
Then we got to give a little tip for the cap for the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing route against it.
62-0.
But you have to know where the sticks are on third down. Didn't get beyond them. No pickup.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
David Cook has been shut down.
For the Vikings' next possession.
I feel sorry for that kid.
To a struggling start, but since then really found his rhythm.
And I think that comes together with not just the halftime adjustments, but just that quiet confidence. If you just keep doing the things you've been working on, eventually
man, that defense just decimating right now.
In the defense, keep working on them, and maybe what didn't happen very well for you in the beginning of the game,
God,
it starts to open up as the game moves on.
I might just make a dominating defense.
Looking to throw on second down.
Jeez.
Hodges, short throw to Smith. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
A completion was given up, but that's
I mean, playing better, but my goodness, God.
And you don't give up much run after the catch.
It's bad enough. They're playing very well right now.
Just looks to throw on third down.
Terrifying.
Pressure and he's taken down.
Jeez.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them.
Dunk.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Fair catch called. It's taken
5:10 to go.
At the 20-yard line. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. The Bears offense led by Mitch Trubisky heading back out there. And the stats
5:10 to go in the third quarter.
This defense, they've made some good adjustments, though. He's fallen off since.
Have to like what they did at the half, but you also have to like the fact that they hung in there. Despite the fact they had a tough first half, he was locked in, right? Rocking and rolling. They came out, made their adjustments, got their confidence back. Now they're causing them all sorts of trouble.
Yeah, they are. They're Vikings are good run defense.
Well, you certainly have to
They give them that. They're a pretty good run defense style defense.
At their pace. This is ball control football.
Second half, I thought I was gonna never run the ball because they were so good at stopping the run. You know, getting like a little yard, a chunky yards at a time. So,
he had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys,
Vikings are pretty good.
made the play, and he couldn't even get
Ooh, defense. Yeah.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Vikings, they have the football. Excellent field position.
I want to go for it, but keep defense off the field. It's okay.
Throw on first down with Hodges to Jefferson on the slant. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Jefferson.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Yeah, I shouldn't have went for it there. That was my bad on that. Oops.
Despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Come on, defense. Make a turnover here.
They'll run with Cook. And the Vikings are going to have a first and goal. And some good running there. Gets it down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. A good pickup there, 7 yards. And it's going to be second and goal now. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any.
And he'll get in. Touchdown,
It's okay.
Minnesota. Dalvin Cook hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are able to get a score back.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys, if we
245.
score touchdowns, that means we got to the end zone first. That's exactly what those blockers did, clearing the way for their back.
My damn Minnesota defense.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Powers through, just bowling over tacklers. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Chicago offense set to get started.
240.
And last time this unit was out here, costly
third.
turnover, and then that turned into 6 points.
Well, you know what? I went for it and then didn't get it, and then they got led to 7 points.
Complimentary football.
So,
Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense.
stick a fork in it
This is a chance for them to pick themselves
and shove
back
it.
up and help their team.
We'll see if they can recoup.
2 minutes
and
left
recover.
here in the third.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
How I can get that running game going.
A lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he slips up
First
past the
down.
45 before being tackled. For 11 more yards that goal
Come on,
round. First down
defense.
as well.
I mean, come on,
In this
offense.
game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. Because you have a lower center of gravity. And
Not
turn his
defense.
legs for a
God.
really nice pickup.
On first
I'm gonna root for the
down,
wrong team.
it's Montgomery. And for one of the first
I'm not
times
on
tonight,
defense,
he's
I'm
gonna
on
be held
offense.
up at the line
What's
of
wrong with me?
scrimmage.
Taken down.
Give the tackle there to Daniil Hunter.
No gain on the
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
41-yard line.
He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another
I think that was
completion.
on the
So they'll
defense.
come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
There's a flag on the play. I don't know if that was on me or the defense.
4 yards to pick up, first down.
That's weird.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
And that is going to do.
Alright, I'm taking out Trubisky and put Nick Foles in here. Trying to figure out. Okay, he's probably benched. That's why it says benched.
Quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, Nick Foles will take over for right now.
On first down.
Because
And a
I'm
good physical run that
like
time. He's going to wind up gaining 5
way
on that one.
14-yard line. A gain of 5.
up there,
brings
so
up second and 5.
doesn't matter at this point. So
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
I'll let Nick Foles take over.
Foles on the give to Montgomery. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. The first throw for the backup Foles. Flushed out right. And he takes this one in for a Bears
Touchdown.
Nick Foles, his 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys continue to pour it on. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance.
69-7
Commitment by the players to the game plan
in
and
this
being ready
game.
to go in this one. You're exactly right.
69-7.
And boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
Wild
This
game.
is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out. And now out comes Minnesota. After the long
Okay.
touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Thank you. Intercepted.
It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie, Jalen Johnson. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll run on first down. It's Montgomery.
number 30.
Making the stop there, Daniil Hunter. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Able to find Harris complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. 3 tight ends to the ball game here on 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Montgomery, the ball carrier, taken down at the 11-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
I got you. Right there. 54. Right there.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package.
On offense.
The super heavy package against that defense, didn't they?
I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hawk.
And he is in.
Touchdown. The Chicago Bears.
25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And this offense continues to pour it on. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win.
76-7.
Obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right
Killing
now,
them.
wow, that's a defense.
And the first game even was close, but this game is just decimating, like dominating. Even the Saints gave me a fight. So seen the last game against Saints, man, they gave me a fight. I almost lost that.
You can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense.
I mean, even the Saints gave me a fight. And then even they gave me a permanent stress. Ooh.
Deep right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take
171 total yards in this game. Damn. Hello. Oh, you got to be kidding me. He caught that. But he didn't get the first down. That ball wibbled. Shit.
Sometimes it pays to be lucky rather than good.
Jeez, for Minnesota.
Just
curve stomping them.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
76-7.
In the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I enjoy. We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be
that was a bad throw there.
Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Thank you. First down.
For what we've seen this season.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted
9 minutes left.
They think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. Montgomery. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
45-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on his faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the
Be on
box.
8 minutes to go.
Trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So from the
76 to 7.
1st and 10. They run. Montgomery. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Cincinnati spanked Pittsburgh. Buffalo spanked Arizona Cardinals.
Easy decision. Just gave it
St. Louis Arizona Cardinals. Jeez.
He'll find Miller. That's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's got it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
No
7
gain
minutes
on the play
left.
that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Foles. Now he's flushed out left. Now he'll escape. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Touchdown.
Nick Foles. His 2nd touchdown of the night.
I'm just pouring it on.
For the extra point.
So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game: defense, offense, special
63 to
teams.
7.
Clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately,
Stressing me
the head
out.
coach will add a 4th phase.
Yeah,
The coaching.
it's kind of stressful how bad this team is playing right now. Bad.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. This will make it into the end zone, and Abdullah will not try to
Even the
bring it
Saints
up.
stressed me out because I
25-yard
couldn't stop them. Even the Saints gave me a fight, and then they stretched me out like a lot in that high-scoring game.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist.
I almost didn't win that game.
He's not a team anymore. I just cut
Lucky
it.
enough, I'm still 0-7. I'm still 9-0. I'm surprised I'm still 9-0.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
They would have beat me. They would have beat me if they wanted to. Thank you.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by the former
Bye-bye.
first-rounder Artie Burns. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can.
Yeah.
And also,
And he will fight his way in, not giving up there, and he's got a Bears touchdown.
Another Bears touchdown.
David Montgomery, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall
Spanking him.
Faulk for the 4th most in a single season.
90 to 7.
They cash in for 6.
Oh, that's embarrassing. I'm in Chicago. I'm in Chicago in my home stadium, and I'm beating the crap out of Minnesota right now. Wow, it's shocking how impressive I'm playing right now.
And they forced 4 turnovers now in that last possession, most recently the interception.
I'd love to be in charge of their highlight video again.
Hello.
He lost the
Oh, thank you.
football. And this
Oh,
is
football
picked
on the
up
ground.
by the Bears.
Thank you.
And some room
Bye-bye.
to work. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears
Thank you for the gift. It's embarrassing. It is. Jeez.
I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense.
Thank you for the gift. I'll take it.
When there's a fumble return, everyone tries to find someone to block.
Oh
Bring
my
it all
God.
the way home.
97 to 7.
They don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Damn.
So here's the kickoff now.
Oh my God.
Just
Tortured them. I just blew them out of the stadium.
That'll be taken about
They got to just blow them out of the stadium. I mean, throw a white flag in.
It's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now on the return.
It's like 6:43 to go. Oh my gosh.
Here the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were nowhere to go.
Hello.
He lost the football.
He lost the ball again. And number 72 recovers it.
Able to corral this one, and Minnesota will keep possession.
Wow.
Protection has been a problem all night long as they come up.
Second down and 24. They've been in a bump.
It's Hodges.
Hello. Hey, buddy. Nope. They lost the ball again. Touchdown. Oh, my God. Touchdown. Oh, my God.
Once that ball was loose, the question was, would this be 2 or would it be 6? It's 6.
Thank you for the touchdown. Thank you for laying out gifts out there for me. Oh my God. They're just laying out gifts out there for me. Jeez. Just dominating. Yeah. He fumbled that twice. He picked it up and then he fumbled it again, and then he picked it up first, fumbled it, and the second time I got a score out of it. That's embarrassing. I mean, this team should be embarrassed how poorly they're playing. I expected a fight, not a freaking demolish. Oh my God, another interception. Thank you. Bye-bye. Touchdown.
They will score a pick 6 for a Bears
I mean, I just be humiliated right now.
They've been suffocating all game long on
Oh my
defense.
God.
They were suffocating there again in a big way.
Thank you for the points. 111 to 7.
Beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Fuck. I expected more of the Vikings offense. Jeez. Played poorly in this game.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they get him down right at the 25.
7 turnovers.
For the same result, and he opted for the touchdown.
That's pathetic. Just, God. I'm kind of wondering how many, yeah, I'm kind of wondering how many turnovers. I wonder how long I had the ball for. I'm kind of starving. Rushing yards? 78 rushing yards? Oh my God. Vikings 78 rushing yards? Jeez. I'm just decimating them. Second down and 10. Oh my God.
And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Man.
Kyle Fuller there defensively.
What can I do? What else can I do in this game? I mean, Jesus. 111 to 7. And I'm not even halfway. I'm not even in the fourth quarter yet. I'm not even 2-minute warning yet. Oh my God.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation.
Enough for gifts. My God. Thank you for laying gifts out there for me, Minnesota.
Big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
That'll be put in the books
5:15 to go.
3-yard punt, and it'll be first and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. On first down, it's Montgomery.
Thank you for making me get that first down in more chunks of yardage.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been
I'm not satisfied. I'm kind of pissed because I expected more out of the Vikings.
And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Even the Saints give me a better fight.
A gain of 3, second down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
I demolished them.
And now a pass dumped off to his running back.
Kind of disappointed.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. He's got the first down and more past midfield.
3 minutes
And he
remaining.
will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a
First
game
down.
than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Going up top for Miller.
Thank you.
Oh, this is taken in. It's
Oh my
complete.
God. What a catch. Number 17. Jeez, man.
35. Boy, another big play
Wow.
late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that.
And they are
Thank
gonna
you.
score
Touchdown.
again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Touchdown, Bears.
And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going.
118 to 7.
It's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got
Shots
no
fired.
shot to beat this team.
My God. I can't believe
Into the
it.
end zone. And Abdullah will not
This
try to
poorly.
At their own
Expected more out of the Vikings.
Minnesota now ready for their next possession.
Jeez.
And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
118 to 7.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They'll operate from the 30.
They gotta be able to get points. I'm already ahead of them. Like 118 to 7. What they're gonna do?
Hodges.
Thank you, Mac, for getting that sack for me.
There for the sack. Khalil Mack in there for
Kill
sack
Mac.
number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list.
They're down in 12.
To throw on third down, Hodges. And this is going to be incomplete.
2-minute warning,
We are
finally.
inside 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Vikings in
Punt.
possession of the football as we
How
get you
impressive.
reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Boom.
51 yards on the punt there.
Drive goal complete.
The Bears take over.
The Chicago offense set to get started. And it's all but certain that this win streak is going to extend another week. Just another tremendous performance in this one.
Yep, get out of here with a win.
Tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. And he powers his way up past the 30.
Montgomery, the ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4.
No, I'm just gonna wait till time runs out in this game.
Been able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz it? Do I need to pressure it? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Brings up 3rd and 1.
And he
Ow.
will not be able to get away as Foles is taken down. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. And Charles, they only needed a yard there. They try to pass the football. What do you think?
Well, I can't really go all out and kill them for the call, because that 3rd and 1 fake and throw it over the top for a big play, that often does work. But in this situation, the pressure got to him.
Heavy traffic and it's intercepted.
That was my bad on that one.
Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Damn it.
Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something
Oops.
to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
Yeah.
It's been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, but after this one's done, you just feel like at the post
118 to 7.
This team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook.
Hodges pass.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Now it's Hodges. And his throw is incomplete. Johnson the intended target, but it'll be second down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Second and 10, it's Hodges again. Complete, Jefferson the target. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
First and goal, Minnesota.
Game over.
Big offensive explosion help leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Bears, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Dallas Cowboys.
Ooh, Dallas Cowboys.
And our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
How many points did I score in that fourth quarter? 56 points? Jesus. 56 in the fourth quarter. I scored 7 points after that turnover I had. My God. That is 24, 28, 10, 56. Oh my God, dude. Jeez. Man, our defense dominating because their totally offenses and rushing and passing wasn't very good. 4-3 first downs. I mean, the versions 13. Fourth down, 3 out of 5. Oh my gosh. 10 red zone touchdowns. 1 red zone field goal. Penalty 1. Man, had a ball longer than they did. My gosh. I'm just terrified. Ugh. My defense just decimated them. God. load up that. 8.
You have a big decision here to make about one of your players.
Okay, it's a bye week.
You have a big decision here to make about one of your players.
Next game will be against the Green Bay Packers.
Scouting points are earned every week. Use all of your points because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week.
Okay. I think tomorrow, maybe tomorrow or Sunday, I'll have the Bears and Green Bay. This is it from here. I won big time, but we're gonna go into Green Bay and play against Green Bay. We got a few remaining teams to play and beat. We are at week 12 of the regular season with the Chicago Bears. I don't know who I'll play with next, but we'll check and see who's on the injury list. But hopefully that we can get into more of this. We gotta play against the Green Bay Packers that are 7-3, and we are still 10-0. And we will return to this either Sunday or tomorrow. More of your football game where we're gonna be playing against Green Bay. We got Detroit, Houston, Vikings, and Jacksonville. So we'll get into that. So I will see y'all on the next football game. This is Madden 2021, and I will see y'all tomorrow of your Final Fantasy 16 stream tomorrow. I will see y'all then. Have a good rest of your day, and have a good rest of your night, and have a good rest of your holiday weekend. And I will see you tomorrow of your Final Fantasy 16 stream, and I will see you all tomorrow of that game. See y'all then. Have a good rest of your night, and have a good rest of your holiday weekend, and have a good rest of your day. Hit that thumbs up and hit the subscribe and icon bell, and I will see y'all next time. See y'all tomorrow. Until then, toodaloo. This Dustin Staples sign off once again. See y'all then. Toodaloo.